Hello everyone, this will be a short video on Pisces and Mercury. So Mercury in Pisces. Now I hope you watch my astrology channel because astrology has a strong link to yoga and meditation and how you use it when you really get into your meditation practice if you choose to tap into this, which is really powerful and help you to focus on empowering yourself through your birth chart and also going after the goals that you want to attain. Okay, so with Pisces and Mercury enters Pisces February 3rd, 2020. Okay, and that happens at 6:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, Pisces governs the toes, the feet, the toes, and the pineal gland. So you could do your yoga warm up to warm up the entire body, but it's also a practice too. You can look at it as a way of giving tender loving care to a part of your body, right? So circling the ankles, right? And just sitting comfortably on the floor. You can have bolsters under the knees, kind of like a restorative yin, practice, restorative or yin practice, or a combination of both. And you're circling your ankles. I'm using my hands, circling your feet, your ankles, and then flexing and pointing the toes, right? And you just do that until it feels like you're doing a really good workout. I like to use numbers. So maybe circle 10 times in one direction, 10 times in the opposite direction. Flexing for 10 times. Take 3 breaths and then flex again for 10 times because it could start to feel like a burn. And if you don't want to feel the burn, you just want it to be more restorative, relaxing, then you do pauses in between, right? Or lessen the numbers. Then you can stretch the toes apart and flex the foot while you're doing that. And if you're standing, you would lift the toes off the ground, which I like to do. A fellow yoga teacher taught me this years ago, spreading the toes apart and then relax them, lifting the toes up off the ground, spreading them apart, and then relaxing them. So you just keep doing that for like 10, 20 times, right? And then you can have a seat and then gently like stretch the toes, stretch each one starting at the small toe, right? And even like circling the toes, right? And giving it that little attention. Circle it, maybe 10 times one direction, circle it 10 times the opposite direction. And then even massaging your feet, giving yourself some reflexology, right? So that's taking care of the ground, your root area, right? Then you've already warmed up your body already. Let's not forget you've probably done a sun salutation, which is very short. It only consists of mountain pose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 8 different poses, right? I'm trying to remember, right? It only consists of like 8 poses. Okay, give me a second. I don't like to be off camera when I'm recording, but I can't help it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 poses. That was close. It was like 7 poses, right? Whatever, right? So just do like a sun salutation or a moon salutation, okay? And you do that, and then you do what I just showed you, circling the ankles and all of that, flexing and pointing and massaging the toes, right? So you want to get the feet all, comfy. Then the pineal gland is is associated with the third eye. So you want to be mindful of, the amount of fluoride you take in if you can, and having a healthy diet. The way that the third eye comes into this is that you can use different essential oils like pine, frankincense, or sandalwood. Okay, trying to remember everything here, right? That would be really good to help you in the form of one of your 5 senses is the scent to help stimulate the pineal gland, right? Sun gazing when the sun is rising, when the sun is setting is also good. So I'm just dropping a little bit of information. It's really good to stimulate your third eye. Sound is very, very interesting. Okay, chanting, where it stimulates the sound, okay? It stimulates the nose, and you want to chant, so you have that vibration within the face, right? So that will help to stimulate it. So, this is a short video, so I just want to give you that much information. But if you have the Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, then communicating is going to be very important. But the communication of trusting your intuition can be one of the main focus points on you being attracted to a meditation on that day, okay? And you can still, practice a meditation for the pineal gland, regardless if Pisces is in Mercury or not, but you're just tapping into that astrological moment in time, okay? So I hope that you guys had a good Monday when Mercury enters Pisces. And, if you practice a meditation to stimulate your pineal gland, is basically you stimulating your intuition or strengthening in your intuition, right? So Om is a chant that they say you can do. I like to also do Om, O-N-G, but any mantra that you look up that you feel will stimulate the pineal gland, but also, come to my meditation class, Meditation 101. I teach that on Mondays. And then also in yoga class, I teach on Wednesdays. And receive some more information, ask questions. Definitely click subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, just leave some comments. I hope that you guys find this very informative. And I will see you next time. Peace.